Universal today. We're going to start our day over in Islands of Adventure. Looks like Orlando Informer is going to have a meetup today. We just came over from Epcot, so we're still testing the waters with the rain today. We're going to see how far we can really get before it just starts to pour down. Kind of cool, which is that over here with Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville in Orlando, if you're a fan of Jimmy Buffett's, this might be interesting, which is if you heard the song Jamaica Mistaka, this is actually the plane that he was riding in when it was shot up by the Jamaican police, which is the Hemisphere Dancer. This is the actual plane. I've been told that there's plates around it where they covered up the bullet holes to be able to fly back home. And I'll see if I can find any of those. So the only thing that I'm able to really find is this little spot right here, which I don't think, I'm not really entirely sure. This is, it might just be like a regular patch, but I can't really see where they can cover up any of the bullet holes. But I did find this here at the front. I hadn't even noticed it before. Hemisphere Dancer, highlighted by his journey through the Caribbean while he wrote the book Pirate Books at 50 and the inspiration for the song Jamaica Mistaka. Pretty cool. I hadn't known about it before today, and I actually read it online, and I wanted to check it out while I was here. Alright, well, I guess we'll head off to the park now. Such mystical music. Such mystical music.
I feel like I'm walking.
What inspiration? Into what?
I feel like I'm walking into like that Poseidon area.
Poseidon's journey thing in here?
Yeah.
But much less wet. I mean, if it starts raining, you'll be a whole lot more wet.
It's just the vibe. It's the music.
It's cool. I actually really like the music coming in here. When we came back here once a couple of years ago, and we came here while the park was closed, I was still playing that music. It was kind of neat side.
Yeah.
Like at night, and the place was essentially... Exactly, the place was just completely empty, and just music played. Very ominous and weird. Is this new? I don't remember this. The cactus? When the cactus moves? Is this new? Help. Why do skunks have these, like, long arms? The pinched noses and stuff. I didn't know skunks had such man-like arms. Now here's a ride you'll definitely get one on. And if that drop and those falls don't get you wet enough, you have the chance to come on over here, underneath, and round this corner. These kids throw water at you apparently, but you can use these here water blasters to go ahead and soak them. Now when I was on the ride, that up there really didn't get me that wet. But when I got down here, and the monsters that use the water machines here, oh my god. It gets bad. A little wet, judging by these people. Just regular wet in Florida. Just come on a day that's really humid and nasty and muggy, and you'll get so sweaty it'll be like you just got off a water ride anyway. Top glider up here, where it's like a pterodactyl, where you can fly over the area. But from what I understand, I guess they don't allow us us big kids on it. I want to see it from up there though. I want to see around the park, and I want to get a better view of things like a Jurassic Park building and see over to Hogwarts. Dun, 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 dun. I love Star Wars. So we were up at the front and we were just getting ready to come on and make sure that Rachel fit comfortably in the seat. And the lady goes, "Do you guys have express passes?" And I think we were lying. I said, "No, we don't." And she goes, "Well, would you guys like some?" And I said, I guess, sure. She gave us 6 express passes. This just made our evening like 100 times better. We can go on this, and then we can jump over to Universal, and we can go hit Diagon Alley, Gringotts, and I mean, what else? Whatever you want to do.
Whatever's got a long wait.
This is great. It's her first time.
I think I detect a future Quidditch player or two amongst our younger visitors.
right, so it was the first time that you've ridden it. What do you think?
Maybe a little nauseous because I don't feel good, but it wasn't awful as long as I closed my eyes for the spiders.
So, did you see the spiders at all?
No.
No?
And I didn't see the Dementors either because I got scared.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, did you like it?
It wasn't what I was expecting, but it wasn't bad.
I mean, good, bad? Would you do it again?
I mean, I don't like how it tilts you backwards so far. I was like...
You were death gripping it like you're gonna fall out?
Yeah.
They won't let you fall out. They're magical people. So, you like the flight, right? Yeah. We'll be back again next week, and...
Maybe.
Yeah, that's better than enough. It's gonna be, Flight of the Hippogriff. We haven't been on this one yet, so it's gonna be exciting. I know it's one that she's been wanting to go on for a little while now. So now that she's finally done Forbidden Journey for me, I guess I'll go on Hippogriff for her. That was going to be something like the Barnstorm over at Magic Kingdom. That was intense.
It was fun.
It banked hard. It was fast.
I was sliding back and forth.
Yeah, the lap bar didn't go down as far as I was anticipating. So I slid. I came up a little bit. It felt unsafe, but it felt great. It was fun.
It's definitely more intense. It's more like a not ready for roller coaster flips, but over the little kid stuff.
Yeah, like if I had like a tiny little flip in it, it'd be way too much. But that was fun. I can't wait to ride that again. Seuss Landing, and it looks like the storm is really starting to roll in. It's been raining for the last couple of minutes, and that black sky does not bode a good near future. But you're ready? Oh yeah, but she's got a poncho. She's okay.
Came prepared.
That's all that matters.
And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump. We looked, then we saw him stepping on the map. We looked and we saw him, the cat in the hat.
Makes that cat go away.
Like always, thing one and thing two. Oh, so tame. Come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet day.
No, not in the house.
Said the fish in the pot.
They should not fly kites in a house. They should not. Do you need it? My phone! Your mother is needed!
Ride. And of course I have the thing 1 and thing 2, I mean all of the thing 4 now merchandise in here, but this is great. I've never noticed before. Only thing. Notice about Universal versus like Disney is that their outdoor rides are actually still running in the rain. Like right here you've got the little train for Dr. Seuss. Now that makes sense because I mean it's covered and all that good stuff. But I hadn't noticed. I mean, we just watched Hulk go. Let me see if it'll launch out another one here in just a second. All right, there it goes. See, I mean, they're actually running the big coasters in the middle of the rain.
Where did that hurt?
Like hurts to be able to go on the roller coasters when it's like raining like this?
Probably. I mean, you're going anywhere from 35 to 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Rain coming at your face.
See, I mean, it's not pouring right now, but it's enough. It's not like it's just sprinkling. It is actually raining right now.
I mean, would this be uncomfortable on your motorcycle?
Yes, this would be uncomfortable on bike. So I would assume that it would not feel good on the roller coaster.
Maybe it adds to the adventure.
Yeah. Mythos. We will be back next week. We're going to finally try it. Looking forward to it?
Hopefully it's as good as the sign says.
Alright, so we came over here to come take our favorite way to get to the other park. This is a little bit of a wait right now. And the window's closed. I can't even buy tickets.
Warmest spot that they have? The volcano. The volcano, yes.
Look at that, everybody. We made it to Universal. Poncho Rachel is doing right now is she's calling the Ministry of Magic, which you can never come into focus. What Rachel's doing is she's gone inside of here, and one of the things you can do is dial 62442 and dial for the Ministry of Magic. I'll give you a nice little reason why they can't let you in. What was your reason? Why can't you go in?
Inclement weather in some weather department.
I mean, I believe it. All right, we made it. All the way into Diagon Alley. The stuff safely put inside of a locker. I'm gonna head into Gringotts Bank.
Express passes.
Now, this entire room here is pretty awesome. And if there's one way that you actually want to come over and just check out this room in particular, without going and having to wait through this entire line, heading outside and all that good stuff, if you just want to come into this building, you can actually go to the woman up in the front and just tell them that you'd like to do a bank tour, and they'll let you go ahead and walk this path right here in the center. And they should let you go ahead and go through, take as many photos you'd like to. You can go all the way up through into the beginning of the ride, even through the elevator, and go all the way to the last person until you get your glasses, and that's when you'll have to go ahead and jump out of the line so you can go back out.
How did you get in here? We haven't seen you. So don't let me keep you from your tour. I just need to pick up a few things and I'll be on my way. Actually, if you don't mind, I'll join you on your tour. We can all leave together. I'll meet you at your cart.
Got out of the Gringotts ride a couple minutes ago, and we came out here to headed out of the park and came across this. I'm assuming for Halloween Horror Nights. This is pretty cool. It's not every day you can stand next to a UFO. This is pretty nice right here.
It's a Fairlane.
Yeah. Really nice car though. I'm thinking that somebody lent them the car, either that or they have it in the back somewhere, because they have something right inside the windows, actually like mounted to the windows.
I think they might be in case somebody breaks the glass.
Maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, they have two like body bag corpses on the inside of the car. And they have this leaning off the top. It looks like there's supposed to be a dent where the pole is, so I would say they probably didn't borrow it from somebody. It's probably a car that they had themselves. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This little area over here with the crashed UFO right in front of Fast and the Furious ride opening. So because the Fast and Furious ride is replacing the old Earthquake ride, which then turned into Disaster, right here was named Richter Burgers. Because if it's an Earthquake ride and they call it Richter Burgers, your burger's going to register on the Richter scale. That is fun. I'm sure you're proud of yourself, aren't you?
Very proud of myself. Rebelling against the system.
One of my favorite things out here is seeing all these old neons. It's awesome. Oh, the Kitty Cat Club. That is a place that I should take my cat to meet new people. Rachel, some cool cats go there.
It's not me, it's Kitty Cat.
Some cool cats go there.
Not me. Going home.
More neons. I feel bad for you if you live inside of the Barnes apartments, because the stairs are temporarily closed to go home. So you hop over the stairs, you run up, and you go inside before anybody notices. Gonna check out Williams of Hollywood for a minute and see what we got new this time. We've got a lady in a cage. Good start. Now the cool thing about Williams of Hollywood is that these are actually things that you find around the park. So for example, these are all the different pieces from Mardi Gras. See, here's a couple of the props from last year's Halloween Horror Nights. You got the drama faces. Apparently gave a chance. This freaky thing. I'd rather not. There you go. 1313 Mockingbird Lane. That's a Munsters, I believe. Yeah, see, so it'll actually say Hessian and Monsters Cafe. So these are actually props out of the park. Like at home, we've got the picture from inside of Men in Black of Frank the Pug. They used to be on display inside of their store. So it's a pretty neat place to check out whenever you come in, because there's always something new in here. Creepy. Oy. So you'd never come back home if I bought one?
No.
I mean, I can understand that. You get one for either side of our bed, they'd be matching, Rachel.
Be sleeping alone.
$2,000. $2,000, you have your very own life-size, or I guess oversized Woody Woodpecker. Alright, well, I'm gonna get on out of here and go grab some dinner. Neons. Drugs. Ooh. Dancing neons.
Where we might move someday.
That's where we're gonna move, is Oakland?
Bakersfield.
Bakersfield? I
Not living
was
in
gonna say, I
Oakland.
don't want to live in Oakland. No, one day, hopefully soon enough. Alright, that's gonna be all from us at Universal today. And we're gonna be headed home, and we'll be out here again next weekend. So we will see y'all then. Neons. Neon parrot.